All righty, we live on the stream, y'all. Hello. Come on over to the stream, y'all. Everybody, why y'all still here? Nia said, what about donations? I said, why am I bothering to put the donation link in the stream, y'all? See, the OBS keeps it, but you have to put it in each time on the stream, y'all. I said, why even bother? And nobody donating anyway. What part didn't you understand? What part didn't you understand? It's still 8 people on this show. I asked everybody to come over to the stream yards. It's only one person here, that's Chung Lee. Don't do anything I ask you to do. Everybody's so worried about donations. Y'all don't do it anyway. What are you worried about? I can't figure out. What are you worried about it for? Majority of y'all don't donate anyway. What do y'all keep worrying about it for? If I lived on donations, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be dead. So it's not going to let us do the hotspot? Why are you not doing the hotspot, sir? Why are you not doing the hotspot? Why are you not doing the hotspot? Cheating. I'm probably going to have to bring that thing in here. Okay. I'm going to have to bring that in here if I want to do that. John Lee said, drop the link. We on the same channel? All you got to do is, all the people got to do is just switch over. This is called We Back. You got 8 people over here. Come on over to the show. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and start some people always get a daggone attitude. Don't get an attitude when somebody call you out. Own it. I didn't say nothing that was a lie. Everything I said was round the money. But you in your feelings about it, fix it. Fix it or hold your peace. That's how we raise. Tired of y'all being all sensitive. Woo! 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 Whine and shit. You don't. If the show ain't good enough for support, why are you here? Make you look stupid. Makes me look stupid to come here for 6 hours a day. And people don't donate. It makes me look stupid. Makes the chat look sorry. And that's a nice way to say it. Oh my God, I left the light on here. Whoops. Guess you was chilling. I know I'm down for some of that pound cake. And I picked the wrong one up. All right. You said who I accuse of having an attitude. I didn't accuse nobody having an attitude. I'm just tired of y'all saying that stupid shit in my chat. Y'all don't fucking donate. So don't say shit about it. I go in everybody else's chat, they donate. So obviously their show is better than mine. So take your butts on over there. God damn. Getting sick of this shit. Y'all all sensitive. You don't donate, then shut up. If you don't like the show and it's worth enough to donate, then be quiet. Stay in the back of the church. Why is that an issue? Why is that an issue? Should be self-explanatory. Stay in the back and be quiet. But you got something to say. Share it with your pocketbook. Shut up. Is it showing up now? There it is. So where's the phone at? Do you have any charge, sir? All right. All right, we're on the stream, y'all. So what is it showing? All right, it's showing me. Okay. All right, so we live. Everything looks to be in order. Okay. Now let's find some articles to look at. So let me play something here. Yo, Rodero, the one-man show. Let's get this remix in full effect. Take a picture so you can say you saw a brother like Dark who keeps it raw and sore. Those suckers who tend to TKO, the one-man show. My rap bros as I show improve, I got the sound to make you move. I have the skills, I have the heart that sets me apart. I devour you chunks like a shark. Don't enter these waters. After dark, you players can count your honey while I count my money. You wanna invade my block or I hockey or not? I rock when a beat gets dropped on a spot like Popeye and what I am. Picking bumpers like Van Damme, John or the raw, but doesn't matter. My technique's the peace and strategy, your kidneys and bladder. You like the woo with the weak kung fu, but I'm down with the crazy.
This is the #1 gift this holiday season. The all-new Blendjet 2.
You know you're wrong for that.
Raw is war. War is raw.
You know you're wrong for that.
You want to fight what you sign up for. Yo, be late, I'm ready to cascade you with my sound. Put you suckers down, take it how you want it. It's my time to shine, this is how I do it. Don't like it, just jump to it, but don't bite it. It's like a chorus to recite it. Yo, I'm pretty yet refined, and like wine, I'm with age. My lyrics blast you like a 12 gauge. Want a battle, well, let's engage. It's magic, my pen is a page, I flow like Shaq. Something when you suck with put you on your back. Corroding me coming like sheep gold. I've been rocking since 8 years old. Don't tell me nothing, Jack. You know suckers don't bump some stuff off midway. It's ludicrous. The jump that gets airplay. That's your law, generation extra paying the cost. So keep talking that. Keep spitting it, black. Sooner or later I'm coming to put you on your flag. The raw is war. War is raw. If you didn't want to fight, what you sign up for? Raw is war. War is raw. If you didn't want to fight, what you sign up for? Yo, I'm creeping up behind you. Guess who? You're a long way from through. They ran with us about the back of losers like you. Come on, take your best shot. Here's some soda pop. You're around with us so we get those. Right, that's some smoking that jump. Now you want to pop. set, face the best us engage. My baby leave the pen up right and stretch it. And she gon' a couple bad hug will crack 2 ribs. Like Marley again, you be moving on up. The meat your makeup. If I catch you in the back, breaking sidewalk slam, then I can jam your ass.
This is one geek that's hard to beat.
I'm the total package. That's why I rap with you. One of these savages. Hooligan, who been caught on more than a cabbage patch. All you feel like Chris Tucker. He gets paid, motherfucker. Raw is war. War is raw. If you didn't want to fight, what you sign up for? So you say I don't belong on the same stage as you, but you want about the situation. Screw that. I'm about dominating. I'm more annoying than a bitch in straighting. Leaving trails of blood from state to state, town to town. Blood is crushed, but I pound it next to the ground. I'm not hardcore. I only get hard for whores, feel me. My defense is my secret. If I curse them, bleep it. But you can't censor me. I have all the rap stars wearing dentures. Because raw is war. War is raw. If you didn't want to fight, what you sign up for? Raw is war. War is raw. If you didn't want to fight, what you sign up for? Rodero, the one-man show. Raw is war. War is raw.
And if you didn't want to fight, what you sign up for? Let me crack my paws across your jaw.
I'm out.
Can we grab one more? Can we grab one more? Oh, this had to be terrifying for that little young man. All right, can we get one more? Yeah, that's old. I wish I could show that. That's 5 days ago. Why are you showing me that from 5 days ago? All right, that might be interesting to some people. All right, we ready to roll. We ready to roll. We ready to roll. We ready to roll. It's already 11 o'clock. All righty. All right. So, are we going to be allowed to show these things? Are we going to be allowed to show these things? I got to figure out how to do them now. All right, somebody asked for the link. I got to figure out how do we share these? Okay, I know I hit that. And do I hit them first or do I hit them second? Wait a minute. Let's find out. Trial and error. Are y'all seeing that on y'all screen? Are y'all seeing this on y'all screen? Why is it not showing up? Hey, now. I put myself on here with the screen. Why is it not showing up? Do I have to go to share the screen? Do I have to go to share the screen? Application window. Let me see. If I show it. Is it showing up on the Hangout? Okay. So, okay, I'm not understanding. Something ain't right. I want to share my screen. I want to take the stuff from the Hangouts. Now, maybe let's open up another window. Let's do that. Let's open up another window. See, you got to learn. Let's open up another window, and then let's go and come down here. Go to screen share and share that window. Okay. Now, y'all see that window on your screen. Okay. Now, let's get the link and hit copy link address. Now, let's go back to that window and paste and go. So now, do y'all see this on your screen here? Do y'all see it on the screen? Yes, you do. See, it takes me a second. Takes me a second.
Breaking news of a fatal crash on I-95 in Northeast Miami-Dade. 2 people now confirmed dead.
Let's go to local 10 Unsupportive live on the scene with the very latest. Nella, fill us in.
Well, we can now confirm, Janice and Louis, that 2 women who were inside of a dark-colored sedan have tragically died here at the scene in the southbound lanes of I-95. It is a very active scene. You can see crews directly behind me here. And we also have some video from up above at Sky 10. It looks like at the moment right now that FHP troopers have blocked all of the southbound lanes here as they are investigating. But what we do know at this hour is that this is a 2-car crash involving that gray Saturn and a black pickup truck. It happened around 3:30 this afternoon in the express lanes of southbound I-95 just south of Miami Gardens Drive. And from that video, you can see the Saturn just sandwiched in between that concrete guardrail and that pickup truck. A left general purpose lane is also blocked, but from our vantage point right now, traffic is getting by on just one lane at the moment. But crews have been here on the scene for the past hour investigating. They are really in the early stages of this investigation, so it's unclear at the moment what led up to this double fatal crash. No doubt investigators will also be speaking to the driver of that pickup truck to really piece together what happened here. So again, I-95, those southbound lanes are virtually gridlocked on your approach into Miami-Dade County. Those express lanes also shut down as FHP troopers are investigating, and they will be here for some time trying to piece together what happened here. And as you can see behind me, the northbound lanes of I-95 are also running a bit slow, also congested here as people are stopping and staring, trying to figure out what led up to this awful accident. So really avoid the area altogether if you can. Your alternates here are going to be 441 and US 1. Once we get any more additional late breaking details, we'll be sure to pass them along to you both on air and on local10.com. But for now, that is the very latest here out of Northeast Miami-Dade. I'll send it back to you, Louis and Janice.
If you want them to stay away, it's pouring outside. If you want them to stay away, why would you tell them to stay away? One thing I learned about people, when you tell people to do something, they do the total opposite. To be smart. So, people are going to be sitting there, hey, we on TV, hey. That sounds like a good idea, but what's going on here? Doing your darndest to pluck my nerves tonight. Everything is. Doing that darndest to pluck my nerves. Why? Who have I offended? What have I done? No, it's a stinking commercial.
Pasadena yard where a 10-year-old boy was shot while playing on Valentine's Day. Family member too shaken to talk on camera tells us the child was shot at least 3 times.
God damn.
One of the bullets just missing his heart. She says he's undergone surgery and her family is hopeful he'll recover. She also tells us the child's cousins were in the yard too, but fortunately escaped the gunfire.
The occupants of the vehicle, occupant or occupants, did exit their vehicle and began firing their weapon or weapons.
Pasadena
No.
investigators say they don't have any
Go sit down.
evidence suggesting the child
Go
was
sit
the
down.
intended target. They're now looking for video evidence that can help identify 3 male suspects who were in a light-colored sedan. The shootings took place here just across the street from Villa Park, and fearful neighbors tell us it is the latest in a string of shootings, that at least 3 people have been killed nearby since November.
And this is really, really dangerous street right here.
Are they linked? It's quite possible. We have not been able to determine that. Our detectives are working tirelessly in an attempt to find out who the suspects of all the shootings are.
Police say they will look into neighborhood concerns about possible gang activity, but stress they have no motive yet for this shooting and are worried about a spike in gun violence across the city.
Crime in Pasadena is down about 20% for the new year. However, our gun violence is skyrocketing. It's the individuals who are in possession of guns illegally, either in possession of ghost guns or on some type of probation or parole or carrying stolen guns.
From Pasadena, Cara Finstrom, CBS 2 News.
Kids don't want to fight no more. They don't want to fight no more. You got blood and DNA. They say, hey, we ain't got to fight. Shoot them, and hopefully nobody else can look.
Basic is a 100%.
Tyler, we start with breaking news tonight. A woman in Queens is struck and killed while she was waiting at a car wash, and police say it happened in front of her daughter. CBS 2's Allie Bauman live in Ozone Park with more. Allie?
Well, Dana, police are here talking to car wash employees investigating after a woman was hit by this car here and killed this afternoon. It happened around 2 p.m. at the car wash on Cross Bay Boulevard by Gold Road. Police say a car wash employee was pulling a Jeep out from the wash bay when he apparently lost control and struck a 54-year-old woman standing nearby with her daughter. The mother was killed. Her daughter was not injured, and the vehicle stopped when it hit another car. I spoke to one employee off camera who told me the woman's family has since returned to pick her car up that she was waiting here for, and he said they were understandably beside themselves, upset. Now back here live, you can see that it is still an active scene here with police. The car wash employee was taken into custody for questioning, but at this time we're told the incident is not being investigated as a criminal.
That doesn't make sense. Stream y'all, but okay.
Allie Bauman, CBS 2 News.
All right, Allie. Thank you.
That doesn't make sense. I mean, is that new? 11 months ago. You ain't no help. La-dee-dee-da-da. Here you come again. All that room we got. Here you come again. Go sit down, David. Sounds like relax your nerves. Go relax your nerves. You see me doing my show, back off.
A San Diego Sheriff's deputy is recovering after a brutal attack at the hands of inmates at the Vista jail yesterday. We want to warn, we have a picture of the deputy, something may find tough to look at. The sheriff's office says Deputy Michael Cassiopo was escorting a nurse when an inmate asked if the deputy could pass a food tray to another cell. When the deputy opened the cell door, 2 inmates rushed out and attacked him. Cassiopo was punched and kicked multiple times. Other deputies stopped the attack. The deputy was released from the hospital last night. The nurse was not hurt.
God darn. All right, hey, that's why they pay good money to be a CEO. You get paid good money Don't get it twisted. They get paid good money. This is something that bothers me to no end. And I know a couple of y'all are going to try.
Gamer, this can get you awesome.
I know a couple of y'all are going to try y'all I feel thing. But I'm getting sick of this.
Right now, there's a neighborhood push to find the gunman who shot and killed 2 people in Northwest Miami-Dade. Flyers are being handed out in hopes that someone will come forward with critical information.
There's also a hefty reward. Local 10's Christian De La Rosa is live with the call for justice. Christian.
Well, you've got 2 grieving families are out, yes, handing out these flyers. They brought out this.
What call for justice? I guarantee you, 90% of the people in that crowd support rap music and buy that crap. I guarantee you 40% of them have been in some kind of violent crime. I guarantee you that more than half of them have sat there and watched somebody else get killed and went, oh, well. But yet, when it's somebody you care about, you want people to help. Kiss my rump with that. Kiss my Rumpelstiltskin. You get what you deserve. You keep glorifying that mess. Deal with the consequences of it. You know Junior selling drugs. Put his butt out. You won't. You know your daughter acting strange. You know she got that daggone crack in her. You don't say nothing. But then you want to come on TV. I don't know. Everything seems so fine. No, it wasn't. I just don't understand. Boy down the street got shot. Boy across the street got shot. Boy in the next block get shot. You don't say nothing. Your son gets shot. Hey, help me. Did you help with the boy on the next block? Did you help with the boy out on the street? Somebody got shot directly across from your house. Did you help with that case? Well, why the hell are you asking somebody to help with yours? I'm just asking the question. Before we get all these I feels in here, I think, I guarantee you, if you look at these young people, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see 8 young people here. I guarantee you, in that playlist, they got that daggone drug music. I guarantee you, in that playlist, they got that drug music. They're going to be brought up in that lifestyle. You live by it, you die by it. So don't ask nobody for no help. You want some help? Stop promoting and glorifying that lifestyle. Long as you want to still promote that lifestyle and then want to turn around and ask for some assistance, you shouldn't get any. And that's my opinion. And it is what it is. Anybody want to hit the link? Hit the linky dink. Anybody want to call up in here and debate that? Anybody want to call in and debate what I just said? All you gotta do is click that link. Come on in here and make excuses. Come make excuses. Why we should feel sorry. Why we should care. They see good people get hurt, they don't do nothing. They cheer. Yeah, you should have done it. Yeah. Should have shot him more times. See, they so weak, you only took 1 bullet to kill him. Yeah, you should have been got him out of here. Then when it's their child, oh no, help me. Get that mess out of here. Get that mess out of here. You want to live that lifestyle, deal with the consequences and start crying like a banshee. Start crying like a banshee. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. You ain't saying nothing when you watching people die right in front of you. You don't say nothing. But one of yours died. Now all of a sudden you want everybody to care. Hit the road, Jack. Like that song say, hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more.
Detained after a night of fighting in Old Sacramento. Police responded to at least 3 fights in the span of 5 hours there, including one involving as many as 60 minors. Officers
Wait a minute, what
at
happened?
one point stopped allowing people into the area.
Oh.
It's unclear at this time, though, what caused the fights to break out. The good news is, though, no injuries
Wait a
were
minute.
reported. Now to
Hold on, I did something wrong. Wait a minute. My bad, y'all. We got to see that again. My bad. I did it wrong. I'm supposed to go here. I actually took it to the StreamYard. What are you doing? Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec, y'all. We having this is a little glitch here, a little glitch. It's all good. Here we go. Let's try it again. All right, now y'all should be able to see it.
several people were detained after a night of fighting in Old Sacramento.
Y'all
Police
can see it.
responded to at least 3 fights in the span of 5 hours there, including one involving as many as 60 minors. Officers at one point stopped allowing people into the area. It's unclear at this time, though, what caused the fights to break out. The good news is, though, no injuries were reported. Now to
What the man? Yeah, what the hell? I'll play that one too. Did we got a commercial? I got a media. Did we got a commercial? You always taking your time about yeah, I know it's raining, but goddamn, man, we only doing 720. You ain't got no excuse now, phone. We only doing 720. You ain't got no excuse.
Investigators are not releasing a lot of information yet, but they do tell us a body was found Saturday afternoon near the railroad tracks near Bethany and Humbert Road. Cause of death has not yet been determined. Detectives are calling the death suspicious because of where the body was found.
Let me see. How old is that? A year ago. Mm-hmm. All righty. These are things that I hurry up and grab while that song was playing. All right. This will give me a moment.
On the below top seat,
Go get something to drink. Give me a moment to get something to drink. Let's get more violent. But don't keep making excuses. Okay. You need a butter? It's a perishable. You need this whole bag.
See, look, I'm slapping it. So I'm slapping the hell out of this show.
Cook that. Put this in the freezer. Let's go with the veggies.
So I'm slapping myself. Look, see, look, y'all, I'm slapping the show. See, look, y'all, I'm slapping it. So I'm slapping the heck out of this show.
Freeze one. Put one down, freeze one. Other hamburgers, you put them in the freezer.
I know me. I don't have no socks. For me to want to slap the show with socks, I gotta do it with my hands. I don't have no socks.
Well, we got a minute.
See, look, y'all doing this. I'm touring around. I'm touring around with him. See, look, y'all, I'm the officer of the law. Y'all see? Look at my badge. 1082. I'm the officer of the law. I am the officer of the law. Y'all respect me. See, look, I'm slapping the hell out of him.
Already?
I'm slapping him.
I don't hear nothing. No, he's still going.
One more day. Last but not least, I'm chucking him out. So y'all see I was slapping the hell out of him like that? I slapped him like that. So I slapped the hell out of him. I slapped the hell out of this damn show right here. Or like this. I'm gonna turn around again. See, I'm gonna slap him again. Yeah.
All right. He still got most of the stuff put away.
See, y'all see my badge number 1082?
Chicken is in the backpack. How much time we got left?
Oh. I don't know. My badge is right to my shirt.
I got no time.
See, look, y'all, 1082.
Come on, fat boy, move.
I know, I just made my badge right to my shirt. So I show y'all my badge number 1082. See y'all later, all gone.
And Lacey Evans.
Oh, he's not.
I mean, obviously, it'd be revealed that it's already been revealed that there is no physical.
You snuck me, huh? I ain't even watching the rags on like that. What you got the rags on for? Trying to sneak me. Trying to sneak somebody. That's all it is. I was putting the food away. Get to the next video. Copy link address. Paste and go. No commercial, please. Of course, they gotta give us one. Just couldn't let me go, could you? I hit the spot.
In Central Park, where this afternoon a teenager fell through the ice.
It happened at the pond near 5th Avenue and Central Park South. CBS 2's Jenna DeAngelis live now with the details. Jenna.
Well, Maurice and Christina, I want to show you there are clear warning signs in this area, and the whole pond isn't even frozen over, but that didn't stop two teens from getting dangerously close. One actually fell into the water, but witnesses tell us he got out before police arrived. A 14-year-old boy yelling for help while appearing to be stuck in a partially frozen pond. Tourist Luciano Bogomolny recorded this video when he heard the loud cries.
I hear help, help, and I hear like ice cracking. I look over there, there's like a kid in the water trying to get out, and his friend right next to him trying to take him out. And then a guy came with a ladder, tried to take him out.
So I just grabbed a ladder, and I had one end, and it's about 6 foot, 7 foot long ladder made out of wood. And I just gave him one end, and he held on, and I was able to help pull him out.
That man saw the entire ordeal play out while he was walking through Central Park around 2 p.m., saying the teens were playing on thin ice at the edge of the pond.
It was scary, but I mean, like, you know, he was playing where he shouldn't have been. So I mean, you know, you got to be careful. You got to be smart.
Even after the incident, we still saw a bunch of people on the ice. And in previous years, we've reported on people falling through despite danger signs in the area. And early this month, there was a dramatic rescue from New Jersey's Passaic River after a mother and her 2-year-old daughter fell through. Scary reminder.
Yeah, I didn't show it.
Off the ice.
It's so stupid.
I want to give you a live look at that ice rescue that was used to get the teen out of the water. Witnesses tell us that teen was drenched and appeared to be shaken up. Police say he was taken to a local hospital to be checked out. We're live in Central Park. Jenna DeAngelis, CBS 2 News.
Okay, Jenna, thank you.
Now, some of y'all would disagree, but I guarantee you. Uh-oh. Something ain't right. Okay, I did it right. I guarantee you. Let me have done that. My mother would have tore us up. The minute we came out of the hospital, we'd have got tore up. That comment ain't even worth referring to because it's so simple. Debo. That's why black folk can't build nothing. Stupid stuff like that.
Main hub for the Underground Railroad.
But what was life like for a freedom seeker? CBS 2's Steve Overmeyer takes us inside a historic safe haven.
The fear, the hope, the uncertainty, and the sense of safety are all part of this story.
We're underneath Plymouth Church in Brooklyn. 170 years ago, this was the path to freedom.
As you walk forward, watch your head because the ceilings get lower and lower, and turn to your right at that first arch.
Melissa Collum is a historian at Plymouth Church.
Oh, it's got a cheat. So what's connected?
To a station on the Underground Railroad.
What is connected?
Long before actual trains coursed through
Oh, it's
the
got a
city,
cheat.
Brooklyn was open farmland and home
What the
to
heck is
many
connected?
anti-slavery churches.
People were coming across the East River from Manhattan on ferries. And in the winter, the river would be filled with ice. So it really was a separate place from Manhattan.
Plymouth Church was founded by Quakers who played a huge role in the formation of the Underground Railroad.
A famous conductor of the
I hit it
Underground
twice.
Railroad, Charles B. Ray, was a minister at an African-American church in Brooklyn.
I hit it twice.
People here for safety.
Beneath this holy place, in a sub-basement behind a steel door, freedom seekers would find their sanctuary. This is so low.
You can feel it's a pretty uncomfortable space.
They'd stay for 1 or 2 nights.
They would get some rest. They would get some food. You can imagine how hungry people would be on this journey.
Remember, this was 30 years before the electrical age would begin, so travel would be under the cover of darkness.
So it's a misconception to think that once people got to New York, they were safe.
The streets of Manhattan were filled with bounty hunters.
So this is really dangerous.
But in this stone-walled room with a dirt floor and no windows, history comes to life.
I've had people.
So I can't use the Wi-Fi because it's on the other computer.
Of security in this space. This foundation is from 1823.
Why are you cheating?
Standing. So you feel this
And you
sense
right
of being
here.
protected.
After months of travel, living in fear, relying on
You
both
right
military
here,
and
and
supporters, they'd arrive here.
that's all we in the bedroom. And you can't beat it. I'm gonna believe this though, right?
Shared the same belief in a possible future.
You could only imagine what they had to feel like this was the only way for them to make it in the world.
It's a really special combination of risk and hope. It's an enormous risk for
That's
everyone
crazy.
involved. But there also is a sense of hope and possibility that there still is life worth living. And taking that risk to get there is worth it.
Because living in extraordinary times amplifies the call for exceptional people. In Brooklyn, Steve Overmeyer, CBS 2 News.
My goodness, if those walls could talk, what story?
True.
That don't make no sense. Now I switched out the I switched them out. I need to just order another one. No. But hang on a second. How do you work this thing? I'm gonna have to go switch them.
Yeah. Rodero, the one-man show.
Give me a second, yeah.
The originator. The MC Dominator. Been rocking since 1978. That's why I don't change my style. Don't question, don't debate. Because you might get chopped down, but you can't deal with this thing. I've been around way too long. I come way too long. I don't talk about that BS. Weed, smoking, and that's bullcrap. I come at you real, man to man, mano a mano. That's why I know you'll never be able to stop this flow. Let's get to it. Yo. I do a power from the sun spraying out like a machine gun. I'm hotter than a volcano, calling your brain cell. You're gonna be Drano. I rip you one of big contenders, chop you up and put it through a blender. Make it run back to the ghetto, address back to sender. So stay local, work on your vocals. You couldn't see my style with a pair of bifocals, much less max wit. I hate you with so much shit that you'll forget why you came. So back up before I slap you up. There ain't no shame looking for a pioneer who shows no fear. Yeah, I keep on rocking. There ain't no stopping this. I know you're confident, but you can't get it, not yet. But the facts I bring you up to get. So I keep my head in the cloud. That's how I know it loud. Temptation with the street. It surrounds me, it hounds me, pounds me. This dope stuff can't drown me. I'm too damn strong on the inside. That's why I strive to be better than the next man. I know you can't understand, relate. You just hate. Yo, those that buck up get shut up with equipment. Yo, don't bring that slick shit. Those that buck up get shut up with equipment. Yo, don't bring that slick shit. Yo, I flow just like a river, making you suffer, shiver, and shake. I break like a break dancer, thumping them teeth like a panther, eating your ashes like cancer. I'm a serial killer, smoke warrior, and a Stephen King thriller. I take souls, I snatch hearts, pick my foes apart like Tyson. Forget that Wu Kung Fu. I'm the one slicing and dicing those that buck up and shut up with the quickness. So don't try that slick shit, you can't hang with this. So thought your head will wind up brain dead. You know what you want. Fling that dope, charge your cars, snatch your cash to the duty boss, bring your ghetto wars. But I'm waiting, I'm baking the trap because none of that crap can help your ass rap. And that's a fact. You gotta get drunk to flow. You need a buzz to blow. You need your boys to glow. I need no props to put on a show. That's my moniker. I'm over here on a $6 million man. What? I'm colder than Steve Austin. What? You suckers on frost. Except for me, wind up in the car for 6 feet deep with the creepy crawlers. You wanna be bars. When I wanna laugh, that's when I call your ass. Yo, those that buck up get shut up. Yo, those that buck up get shut up with the quick.
Don't come around here.
Come around here with that slick shit.
They take forever to boot up. God damn, can I get a break on something today? Can I get a break on something?
Yo, I don't need to rehearse. This is the last verse in analog. I'm not into digital. I'm physical, born and bred on the west side. The east side is where I reside. Which is better? I don't have a preference. What's the difference? People are people. Things change. some things always stay the same. The game's gonna bang, hoes gonna hook, the cops gonna book the same old crook. Brothers never get out the revolving door of a pen. It's an eyesore. You honest citizens who pay to house these no good losses, who sacrifice their life for SUVs, ugly navigators. I ain't hating. I see you at the car wash, then I see you riding a police auction. That's why I don't get it. The street life, I ain't with it. I'd rather have a little something all the time because it's mine. To have a big chunk and wind up behind bars or my corpse riding in the trunk of a car. You feel me? I ain't let no one deal me a bad hand. I use my own deck. I protect my neck. Who cares about respect? Who cares about image? I grimace at the thought of just being a prison number, a ward of the state, at the mercy of COs. COs no longer citizens, but booty bait, a prison inmate.
Because those that buck up get shut up.
Those that buck up get shut up with the quickness.
Don't come around here with that slick. Don't come around here. We don't want to hear that mess. Keep that mess to yourself. Don't nobody want to hear your crack.
The hell are you talking about?
Keep it to yourself.
Speak the king's English.
Because the fastest way to get this is to come around here with that weak.
Y'all say y'all want to keep it real, but y'all fake it. Going to my rap that I grew up with.
All right. Sorry about that, y'all. I had a little technical glitch to take care of. That's why I played the song. Let's go ahead and get into the numbers here. Should have went to the bathroom first. All right, can y'all see this on y'all screen? So we had the hangouts for 2 days, and only one person, well, actually 2 people called in yesterday. Nobody called in today. Trying to see if y'all can see this on your screen. Come on, man, got all day. Come on. Well, why are you spinning? Let's get to it. So we got 28,317,703 known cases of the coronavirus so far in the United States. We got 498,000 that's dead. Hold on a sec. Somebody submit. Oh, wait. Oh, that was an old one. That was an old one. So we got 498,203 people that have succumbed to the coronavirus. Let's see here. All right, y'all, the numbers are looking better. California really looks good today. Go ahead. California knows how to party in the city of San Jose, where the people wish the CV would go away. I'm talking about California. They got 5,593 new cases. They lost 64 people in California. But they got 1,680,000 walking around infected. Texas, 2,878 new cases. They lost 60 people. They got 257,000 and a half walking around. Florida, they got 3,615 new cases. They lost 155 people. They got 805,000 walking around. New York, they got 6,399 new cases. They lost 119 people. They got 906,000 walking around infected. Illinois, 1,420 new cases. They lost 45 people. They got 122,000 walking around infected. Georgia on my mind. I caught the midnight train to Georgia. Coming back with the CV that I caught in California. They got 2,070 new cases. They lost 57 people today. They got 512,000 infected. Ohio, 1,915 new cases. They lost 48 people. They got 62,000 and a half infected. Pennsylvania. 1,785 new cases. They lost 21 people. They got 102,000 almost infected. Ain't nothing finer than the mountain slopes of North Carolina. They got 2,458 new cases. They lost 10 people. They got 48,000 infected. Arizona, 1,338 new cases, and they lost none. They got 671,500 infected. Tennessee, Tennessee, they got 1,143 new cases. They only lost 4. They got 23,500 infected. New Jersey, 1,445. They lost 13 people. They got 258,000 infected. Indiana, I said, ooh-wee. 777 new cases. They lost 18 people. They got 214,000 infected. Michigan, what up, though? They got 726 new cases. They lost 11 people. They got 96,000 infected. Massachusetts, they got 1,573 new cases today. They lost 33 people. They got 46,000 infected. Wisconsin, 405 new cases. They lost 4. They only lost 4. They got 10,000. We got 11,000 people infected. Virginia, 1,539. They only lost 4. They got 1,000 infected. Missouri, 349 new cases. And they lost none. They got 249,000 infected. There ain't nothing finer than the shorelines of South Carolina. They got 1,725 new cases. They lost 36 people today. They got 261,000 infected. Alabama, I said Alabama. I'm still not saying it right. Bama. They got 674 new cases. They only lost 2. They got 208,000 infected. Minnesota, 602 new cases. They only lost 2. They got 7,200 infected. Louisiana, 503 new cases. They lost 33 people. They got 30,500 infected. Colorado, they got 533 new cases. They only lost 2. They got 240,000 infected walking around. Oklahoma, 730 new cases. They lost 17 people. They got 21,000 infected. Oh, shucky ducky. It's time to go to Mitchell McConnell's home of Kentucky. That raggedy state. 723 new cases. They lost 9 people. They got 339,000. Ain't nobody caroling in my state of Maryland. We picked up 722 new cases today. We lost 26 people, and thank God I ain't one of them. We got 354,500 infected. Quick draw McGraw. Let's go to Utah. 462 new cases, and they only lost 2. They got 25,000 infected. Washington State, 151 new cases, and they lost none. They got 167,000 infected. Iowa. Iowa, 349 new cases. They only lost one. They got 22,000 infected. Arkansas, 320 new cases. They lost 10 people. They got 10,500 infected. Kansas, come on, he's on down the road. Come on, he's on down the road. Being held back by CV. It's a real tough logo. He's on down the road. Maybe we'll sneeze on down the road. We're gonna put that into it. Sneeze on down the road. Kansas, 1,280 new cases. They lost 30 people, no stats. Nevada, 391 new cases. They lost 11 people. They got 70,000 people infected. Mississippi, you got M-I, crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback I. Mississippi, 544 new cases of the coronavirus, and they only lost 2. They got 28,000 people infected. In Mississippi, Connecticut, 2,905 new cases. They lost 66 people today. They got 182,000 infected. No stats for Nebraska. New Mexico. I said New Mexico. Not Mexico, Mexico. They got 190 new cases there. They lost 9 people. They got 55,500 infected. Idaho. I said Idaho. 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 I said Idaho. Idaho. I said Idaho. Idaho. No stats. Oregon. See, they didn't get the good one. They ain't got no stats. Oregon, 183 new cases. And they lost none. No stats still for Oregon. West Virginia, 301 new cases. They only lost 2. They got 112,000 infected. South Dakota. Oh, wait a minute. We skipped somebody. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. We skipped somebody. Wait a minute. We skipped somebody. Hold on. Yeah, we got to roll that R. You got Rhode Island. I can do better than that. I said Rhode Island. You got 203 new cases. They only lost 2. They got 112,000 infected. South Dakota, 61 new cases a day. And they lost none. They got 2,100 infected. North Dakota, 46 new cases of the coronavirus. And they lost none. They got 96,500 infected. I want to watch Tito Santana wrestle in Montana. They got 131 new cases a day. They only lost 1. They got 2,700 infected. Delaware. I said Delaware. 236 new cases. And they lost none. They got no active stats. New Hampshire. They picked up 232 new cases. They only lost 2. They got 2,900 infected. No stats for Alaska. Wyoming. 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 No stats. It's a pain to live in Maine. Everything is plain and everything just looks the same. It's not a game because Maine is so mundane. It's a strain to live in Maine. Cause it's so boring, it's bound to leave you snoring. It's a pain to live in Maine. I said it's a pain to live in Maine. Maine, 148 new cases, and they lost none. They got 12,500 people infected. The District of Columbia, 83 new cases a day, and they lost one. They got 27,500 infected. Hawaii, Hawaii 5-0. They got 33 cases and they lost none. No stats for the island today. We're going to not hot country. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Not hot country, the state of Vermont. 185 new cases today, and they only lost one. They got 2,800 infected. It's time to roll that R again because we going to Puerto Rico. We can do better than that. I said Puerto Rico. 555 new cases. They only lost one. They got 84,000 infected. Let's go to Guam. Guam picked up 4 cases a day, and they lost none. They got 85 people infected in Guam. No stats for the Virgin Islands. No stats for the Mariana Islands. No stats for the American Samoa. No stats for the U.S. military. Veteran Affairs, 131 new cases. They lost 19 people. They got 7,800 infected. No stats for the federal prisons. The Navajo Nation, 14 new cases on the reservation, and they only lost one. They got 12,000 people infected on the reservation at the Navajo Nation. Let's go to our totals for the country. Total cases so far known of the coronavirus, COVID-19, 28,317,703 total cases. New cases to date, 52,785. Total deaths, 498,203. How many people died today? 954. How many people walking around infected right now? 9,462,875. And those are your CV stats for the day. Patrick, if you're still here, you can go jump in the lake. If you're still here, you're welcome to go jump in the lake, sir. You need a paddle? You need me to give you a paddle? All right. This guy clickbaiting, and I'm going to take the bait. This guy clickbaiting. I'm going to take the bait. No, it's a commercial. He clickbaiting us, y'all. He clickbaiting us.
Jimmy here with your $1,400
Jimmy
check update and a daily news report coming to you from a cold and snowy Ohio, where we've gotten about a foot of snow already today. Yeah.
We didn't ask you that. We asked you about the money.
Let me know how it is where you are, because I know a lot of the country is getting dumped on, at least snow-wise, possibly otherwise too. Let me know how it is where you are down below in the comments. The CDC director has warned states against dropping their mask mandates with concerns about the new mutations of the virus that are already in the United States and are spreading right now in almost all 50 states. These mutations will make the vaccines less effective, although still pretty much effective. 70 to 80% on the mutations is about the average we're looking at. However, obviously that's not 90 or 95%. And states are already starting to get rid of their mask mandates, such as Republican governors in Montana and Iowa have lifted their state mask wearing requirements this month. And North Dakota's mask mandate expired last month. So yeah, tricky situation there with virus cases going down, but yet mutation cases coming up. On a quick update for you, you can see that the new amount of daily cases here on this graph has really come down a lot from our high of 300,000 new positive cases in just one day. We're now down to 60 to 70,000 cases per day with a 7-day average of 90,000 per day, which is much, much less. It's actually a very good trend. However, the deaths have not really trended downwards. We're still averaging over 3,000 deaths per day, coming down from the high of about 4,000 just a few weeks ago. So that is still pretty high. 3,000 per day is about the amount of Pearl Harbor or 9/11, just for comparison. We're nearing 500,000 deaths in total, 500,000 people from the United States alone, and nearing 28 million positive cases in the United States, which is almost 10% of the entire population in the United States having caught COVID at one point or another. We're starting to see new stimulus checks and stimulus packages passed on the state level. In fact, one was passed just today, and here it is.
Relief Act provides the largest infusion of state tax dollars into the economy since the pandemic began.
Very good.
After much wrangling
That's Governor Hogan.
and intense negotiations, the governor signs his top legislative priority into law.
The Relief Act offers a real lifeline to those hardest hit, people who are struggling to get by, and small businesses desperately trying to stay afloat.
The Relief Act provides more than $1 billion in direct aid to low-income residents. It eliminates unemployment taxes. It provides businesses with tax credits and grants, which will also be available to nonprofits.
This is an important day. It's a day when we get to show the people the best of our politics and what we have to offer when we focus on results.
A last-minute House change to the bill making tax-paying non-citizen workers eligible for benefits threatened to derail the legislation. State House presiding officers agreed to scrap the provision for immigrant workers. This week, they'll introduce legislation to allow workers with individual tax identification numbers to receive the Earned Income Tax Credit benefit. The relief package provides $500 for low-income families and $300 for individuals who filed for the Earned Income Tax Credit in 2019. The money would be available for the next 3 years in the form of tax refunds. The package also offers $1,000 to people with unsettled unemployment claims. The Relief Act allows small businesses to keep as much as $3,000 in sales tax they collect for up to 3 months. Employers who laid people off during the pandemic do not have to pay increased unemployment insurance taxes.
This is legislation that will affect the least of us who need the most from us.
The state controller's office will handle disbursement. Today is a federal holiday, so they'll be rolling out the dough as soon as the banks open. Reporting live from Annapolis, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.
So that was for the state of Maryland. There's also a $600 stimulus check for millions of people in California on a statewide program for California also. In fact, here is California Governor Newsom to tell you about it.
Low-income families.
Yeah, who cares? Do all that, there wasn't no stimulus check in there. They talking about earned income tax credit. I ain't hear nothing about no stimulus check.
You're a small business with big goals.
I ain't hear nothing about no daggone stimulus check. All I heard was bullcrap. money for businesses.
Subway riders will soon have more overnight service.
But despite a drop in COVID cases, we could actually face some tough times in the next 3 months. CBS 2's Dick Brennan here in studio with more on that. Dick?
Well, Christina Maurice, last May at the height of the pandemic, the city decided that subway cars needed a deep cleaning overnight. The system was shut down from 1 to 5 a.m. Now the MTA says things are improving, and next week it will restore 2 hours of service per night. The city subway system that never sleeps has been getting an overnight nap for the last 9 months, but now the hours of the shutdown will decrease. The closure will now be from 2 to 4 a.m.
This 2-hour service suspension will allow us to continue our enhanced disinfecting regime, which has led the subways to be the cleanest they've ever been.
Cleaner and giving the system a break it has almost never taken in its history. Riders say the return of the service is a good sign.
They should have no service. Hopefully we'll go back to normal. Yeah. Hopefully one day.
The move comes as New York and nearly every state are seeing a positive trend against the spread of COVID. Nationwide COVID cases are at their lowest since the end of October. Hospitalizations are down 46% in the last month, but it's not over yet.
The next 14 weeks, I think, will be the worst of the pandemic.
A new threat is developing. There is now evidence of at least 7 homegrown variants in the U.S.
They may have little subtle effects on how well the virus colonizes a human respiratory tract.
New York is treating the first case of a variant likely discovered in South Africa. It's a person who lives in Connecticut. This comes as Governor Cuomo is defending himself concerning the release of data relating to COVID nursing home deaths.
I take responsibility for creating the void. I just want to make sure people know these are the facts. Everything that could have been done was done.
The governor said he prioritized getting information to the Federal Department of Justice instead of the legislature and the public.
The void allowed misinformation and conspiracy. And now people are left with the thought of, did my loved one have to die? And I want everyone to know everything was done.
Now, some Republicans are calling for an investigation into the governor's actions, but the governor says there's nothing to investigate.
Of course the Republicans, though. Why you waste our breath saying that? Of course they saying that. Republicans and got their butt kicked. And they got their butt kicked. And they still don't know what to do. They got their butt kicked. In the show, some kind of pushback. They all voted, except for 7. They all voted for Donald Trump not to be impeached. To the people that like Donald Trump, that's be good for them when they come up for election. But here's the problem. 5 million more people voted for Biden than did for Trump. So you keep saying, well, 74 million people voted. Well, what's going to happen next time, you idiot? That's why y'all lost them 2 seats in Georgia. Because you could have sent the stimulus checks out. Trump could have sent the stimulus checks out. He didn't do it. That's why he's not the president. You still could have sent them out. After you knew you lost the White House, you should have been desperate to keep the Senate. You could have sent the $1,200 checks out then. You didn't do it. You took a risk. You said, screw the American people. They're going to vote for us anyway. And guess what? You lost. And now you still trying to flex with the little bit of power you got. The little bit of power you got. The little bit of power that you got. And it's little. The little bit of power that you got. You're still trying to show you can do something. Fact of the matter is the $15 an hour wage increase is not going to pass. And it's not because of the Republicans. It's because of 2 Democrats who the employers got their hand in their pocket and putting money in it. And they don't want the people to go the $15 an hour. Why don't you want in 2021, why should a person, I don't care if they're cleaning floors, I don't care if they're cleaning toilets, I don't care if they're flipping burgers. Why should somebody in 2021 make less than $15 an hour? Well, they need to go to school, and then maybe they can make some more money. If you got somebody doing the work you don't want to do, like cleaning the parks, picking up all the dog poop. Jobs you don't want to do. Why shouldn't they get paid a decent wage? A livable wage? I'm just asking. They do the jobs you don't want to do. Who want to work on a trash truck and smell stinking trash all day? Who want to work in the prisons and sit with them prisoners? We just showed you a guard that got beat up today. These people should make celebrity money, not people that sit on in front of a camera. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Anybody like to call in and talk to me about this issue? Let me know and I will drop the link. Breaking news 5 hours ago.
Crime alert, police have arrested 3 suspects who were allegedly involved in an expensive robbery spree in Fort Lauderdale. Some of those crimes were caught on camera. Local 10's Terrell Fournier is live with more on the arrest. Terrell.
We are talking about a trio of thieves who work together to pull off these big ticket crimes. They've been connected to thefts in South Beach and Palm Beach County, even at the Sawgrass Mills Mall. But the biggest crimes may have happened right here on this popular strip on Las Olas. The 3 bandits seen in these new mugshots were identified by tipsters, say police, after their crimes played out publicly on TV. Surveillance video from a boutique clothing store on Las Olas shows one of the crimes. 3 men working together to distract a store clerk before grabbing an entire rack of expensive designer clothing valued at $20,000 and running off.
I was working and they wanted to see a pair of shoe. We got the pair of shoe. By the time came back, the whole rack was just gone.
In fact, Electric Boutique was hit twice by the same trio, once in August and again in December, when the group returned and stole a $1,400 women's purse. Detectives released these images of the men they were searching for, and it wasn't long before cops started to connect the dots with other crimes, like the Kumi jewelry store on Las Olas.
Kumi!
In surveillance video pulled from there, the men are seen posing as customers, looking at a pair of high-priced watches, but they soon bolt out of the door with the goods valued at nearly $100,000 alone. 26-year-old Luis Montalban, seen on the left, 30-year-old Juan Rivero in the middle, and 28-year-old Jordan Sublet have since been arrested and charged with larceny and grand theft.
Makes it just much harder just because of COVID, and we're obviously trying to get through it.
And we just checked in. Some of the workers at the stores that were affected tell us that they have yet to get back some of this pricey stolen merchandise. All 3 individuals who have been arrested have since bonded out of jail, but investigators are certain that they were not working alone. So now they are looking for more people who could be linked to these repeat thefts. Reporting live from Fort Lauderdale, I'm Terrell Fournier, Local 10 News.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all something, and y'all might not agree with me. And that's the way it is. You might not agree with me. But let me tell y'all something. If you work at a high-tech store, especially with jewelry that's worth $100,000, if you see somebody holding the door open, you don't let them see the jewelry. You make sure that door is locked. You're a high fashion in store. You make sure the door is locked before you let anybody touch anything. Make sure the door is locked so they just can't run out. Because you saw the guy was holding the door open. And not only was he holding the door open, he closed the door back in front of the clerk and locked them back in. All right, let's get back. What else we can get into? Who cares? Yeah, we might have an ice storm too. Looking for something, y'all. And who cares? That's really not news, but I'll go ahead. It ain't really news, but oh Lord. That's what that was.
So we begin in Escondido with the latest on a deadly crash involving a 13-year-old girl who ran over and killed two homeless men after taking her mom's SUV for a joyride. This shows the SUV after it went off the road late Friday night. And tonight we are seeing the moment that crash happened. Fox 5's Liberty Zabala is live on Mission Avenue with that new video and reaction from a neighbor who heard the crash. Liberty.
Good evening, Jason. Well, Escondido police are investigating how these teenagers could have caused so much damage. We can still see where the car skid off the road here and slammed into the wall behind me. Now, we spoke with a neighbor who caught it all on camera, and I have to warn you, what you're about to see may be disturbing.
Oosh.
Disturbing video from a neighbor's Ring camera shows the moment a 13-year-old Vista girl fleeing police lost control of her mother's car and slammed into two men on the sidewalk.
Car was just speeding off right here. I'm not sure if they were trying to make a turn and just didn't handle it and then just went straight to the wall.
Police say another 13-year-old girl was in the passenger seat. Officers say the driver took her mother's car without her knowledge. Police believe the two men she hit were homeless.
What are they thinking, you know? Because we read on the report that I guess they were coming from Vista. And we're like, well, Vista's pretty far from Escondido to be driving if you're 13 years old, especially if I don't believe you know how to drive at that age.
One man died at the scene, the other died at the hospital. Former police officer Kevin LaChapelle says it is unlikely the teens will be charged as adults due to California law.
In 14, juvenile can be charged as an adult. She's 13. The other thing you look at is, intent, for example. Who would have known that there were two men sleeping in the brush when this happened? On the other hand, they will be held accountable for this.
LaChapelle says their parents also face liability.
There should be some justice. I mean, the homeless, maybe they don't have much family or something that could, but I believe they deserve justice as well.
And police also had to deal with yet another crash after the initial crash here when a DUI driver crashed into a patrol car that was blocking the road here. Now, they arrested that DUI driver and they also arrested the two teenagers, but then released the teenagers to their parents. For now, live here in Escondido, Liberty Zabala, Fox 5 News.
I'm sorry. The one that was driving should be behind bars and should have bail. I don't care how old they are. They killed two people. But you won't say because they homeless, it don't matter. They doing donuts, their lives don't matter because they homeless. Commercials getting louder. Well, if ain't nobody commenting, let me go ahead and fry these hamburgers. Make them in the oven.
Developing news out of Sereno Valley. Street racing may be to blame for a young woman suffering life-threatening injuries after she was hit by a car doing donuts in the middle of an intersection. Fox 5's Misha DeBono has that story.
A young woman was with a crowd watching a car doing donuts in the intersection of Carroll Canyon Road and Scranton Road in Sereno Valley when she was hit. It's believed this was part of an organized group of young people who weekly shut down intersections in suburban areas of San Diego for what's considered drag racing. In this case, it happened just after midnight. According to police, the 25-year-old woman was struck when the car started to widen its turns. The rest of the crowd moved back out of the way, but the woman did not and was hit. The car is described as a dark or blue sedan with two chrome exhaust pipes coming out of the left rear side. The driver took off after the incident, which makes this a hit and run. It's believed the car would have sustained damage on the right rear quarter panel. San Diego police are asking anyone who may have witnessed this event to come forward. In Sorrento Valley, Misha DeBono, Fox 5 News.
See, acting a fool. You got beautiful cars. And it's not enough that you got a beautiful car, but you got to go keep showing off and doing stupid stuff. I don't understand it. People, they got the best stuff. I'm going to shut up. That's 3 years ago. Oops. It is really coming down there, and that's sleet. I can hear the sleet coming down.
We're all born with 2.5 billion heartbeats.
I'm sitting here daydreaming.
I want to get out to Lauren Zakalik. Lauren, I got to ask you, you spoke with a woman who was wedged in the middle of that crash. And I mean, after seeing some of the images, it's hard to believe she survived.
Yeah, Chris, I spoke to a number of veteran first responders today who all said that in their careers, this pileup that stretched a quarter mile long, I'm told, was the worst thing they have ever seen in their entire careers. And one of those first responders found himself here on I-35 this morning searching for his wife.
No one ever leaves their home in the morning to go to work thinking this will happen.
I was headed into work.
Alicia Stone certainly didn't.
And we had just talked in the morning that it would be a little bit safer maybe to try the toll road.
We all now know what happened on that I-35 toll road near downtown Fort Worth Thursday morning. A pileup of close to 100 vehicles, maybe even more, authorities said, on a morning colder and slicker than most of us can remember.
I was hitting my brakes. They wouldn't work.
This is what Stone's car looked like, sandwiched between semis. She crawled out her back window and called her husband Heath, the operations manager for MedStar Ambulance Service.
And then I couldn't hear anything else except cars continuing to smash in the background. Just that noise you hear as a first responder after years and years of hearing it, you hear the collision noises and you just know what's going on.
He dropped off their kids with family and rushed to the scene, somehow finding Alicia, who was banged up, but okay.
She told me go take care of the other people, so that's what I did.
In all, at least 36 people were taken to area hospitals.
One of the unseen crews said, we need additional ambulances, and the dispatch center said, how many do you need? And they said, all of them.
There were cars stacked on top of cars. Who knows what's safe to climb up there? I mean, but you could just hear them yelling, but nobody could do anything.
Alicia Stone says she's still processing what she just went through, what so many went through. An unimaginable tragedy cutting through our city.
And we're now looking, according to officials, at least 133 vehicles that were involved. Chris, sobering numbers.
133 vehicles. You know why?
Back to you.
Because people in Texas don't know how to drive on ice because they ain't used to getting it.
Earn your degree faster.
Hold on a second, yeah. Dr. Prep. There's the StreamYard link. Call in here and tell me why I'm a fake preacher. Tell us what a fake preacher is. We would love to know, please. Please call in and let us know what a fake preacher is. Please call in and let us know what a fake preacher is. Come on, Dr. Pratt. Surely you prepared something. Let us know what a fake preacher is, Dr. Pratt. Come on in. There's the link right there. Come on up on the panel. Come on up here. Come on, Dr. Pratt. Come tell everybody why I'm a fake preacher. Well, listen, come on. Come on up here and back up what you said. We're waiting. Come on, Dr. Prep, where you go? Dr. Prepper, where you at? Come on. I want to show y'all what the retards that I let out of the blacklist been doing. People keep saying clear out the blacklist. And you see what they say. So come on, Dr. Prep. Come on here. Come tell me why what I say is fake. We listening? Come on. We're listening, sir. Come on. We're listening. Come on, Dr. Prep. You need to put a little pep in your step, Dr. Prep. Have you suddenly caught the strep throat? Come on, Dr. Preppy. Come in here and tell everybody why I'm a fake preacher. It's real easy to hide in the chat. Come on. Come on up here. I'll put you on the panel. Come on up. Come on up here and tell everybody why I'm a sinister minister. Come on. Come on up here. Where you at? Dr. Prep? We like to show these idiots who they are. Come on, let everybody know how dumb you are. Come on up here. Come on up. Let's play a song while we wait on Dr. Prep.
Yeah, this bro Daryl. Woman, shit. With a little something, gotta keep it going, keep it going. Can you feel that? I'm a loser. That's what I am, a loser. With a plan that I never get to execute. So I dispute my place, hell pack on my race fighting. I never aim battle against the opponent who's hard to rattle. It's invisible. It's always there, here, everywhere for us to win. Affecting everything that I do constantly, reminding me who I am. It's that nagging voice that rings in my mind. Every time I talk to you, what's the life of life that make me believe. Always, you're not worthy. You're no one so accepted. You never be respected. respected or might be on the road to desire. You are a loser, that's what you are. A loser who will never be a star. Let's get to the task. I'm a poet laureate, and I'm ready to blast you up and you hit on back on the scene. And I won't quit waiting to lean to these young folks who don't know about the L show. The can listen to one man show. The jock who rocks the man with the plan. I'm breaking down so you can understand where I'm coming from. If you went to public school, I know you're dumb. Yo, I ain't tripping. Yo, I'm mad flipping. Yo, I ain't tripping, I'm just flipping. Straight sipping, cruising for the hot spots, deep into situations that I need not be. Situations that I need not see. I gotta be to work at 8 in the morning. The boss won't like it if I'm yawning. Check it, we got a full tank in the Jeep, 400 watts, kicking ghetto beat. 4 young men on the creek, and our best gear straight flexing. Up there, and some sucker starts stressing. But we looking for a good time, not a good crime, feeling good round. Look, there's that girl named Latrell. She got 5 kids. She's as fine as hell. She's nice to look at, but I wouldn't hit that cat with a bat. Yo,
Come on, Dr. Prep. Anybody else want to hit that link and come tell me why I'm a fake preacher, why I'm a fake minister? Come on up.
I'm a king of old school rap that you can't debate. If you challenge me, son, there is no debate. Don't say I'm arrogant. I don't think so. I'm just confident when I move down who oppose me. The legal young brother who holds the competition. Only mention the fact that I back on these booty MCs who are the title master of sermon. Especially those phony fake wannabe pretenders. I think you all no need. You all sound the same. Boring lame, but there's a ray of hope. A man like me who can cope with the broke hip hop and fuck with the dreadlocks. Who tells tales? Or who got pop last week? Well, that's old news. I'm not impressed. I mean, why? I should buy your tape and get the rest of these million about dudes with attitudes and no job. Cooper turned out more than a doorknob.
You're not, but you can't get in.
Because you deal with a real MC, my friend. Yo, I ain't tripping. I'm straight flipping. To those dancers who dance and gyrate, come with your CD or tape. To those dancers who dance and gyrate, come with your CD or tape. For those dancers who dance and gyrate, come with your CD or tape. That's the only thing about hip hop that I do like. Sometimes I'm song you grab them like sight. But on top of the riff-raff, I can't help but laugh at the image you're trying to portray. You try to sound hard, but you really sound silly like in a little from Philly. Trash when we know you suck. They could make a buck. Yo, straight up, I'm tripping. Flipping. Put that with one man show. Mentally challenged, 40 ounce thinking, non-thinking embers. I'm feeling it. Yo, this is how I do. I'm the
You assassin.
Harassing, mentally challenged, 40 ounce drinking.
Non-thinking imbeciles. You backed by click. I'm backed by God.
That's who I associate with, so get on the bandwagon.
Or face this dragon.
Why you think I do what I do? Stop your hooligans around. While the massive pound to your
This is your wake-up call, son. Straighten up a fall.
Stop doing that, dude.
Get to know Jesus and they'll put you to work.
I know Lord that this money gonna rob you of God's grace. I put it out there, that's my job. You can take it or leave it. You don't have to believe. You can do nothing.
Stay black and die.
I know I'm gonna shine.
As long as I rhyme.
About things that make you think, like drug, education, poverty, religion, sex. You don't have to accept it. You don't have to respect it. You exit. Someone else enters. Cycle continues. Another soul and for a menu.
Of indoctrination from the conscience of this generation.
Who had too much time on their hands.
Got money and trucks and still being led around by the man. $25 years ago. 25 years ago. I'm preaching in my songs. 25 years ago, but I'm a preacher. But I'm a fake preacher, though, right? 25 years ago. But then marinate. 25 years ago. I wasn't even in the church when I made that song. But how many times did I refer to Jesus and God? I told you back then, come see Jesus and God. I picked that song out at random.
Broke Dead Road, one man show, so now you know. Yeah. Coming at y'all a little differently. But I'm coming with the facts. You know I got the knack. I'm telling it like it is. If you think you want come around me, that young stuff, son, you're gonna get knocked out. Somebody tell me, why am I different? Why can't I see what no one else can? Why do I feel the urge to lead and not follow? If I'm not advising others, why do I feel hollow? Why am I there to share my opinion with hooligans who could care less? If I was in danger, so why do I try to help strangers? Somebody tell me why are my people so screwed up? Are they crazy? Are they lazy? Or y'all just plain nuts? Seriously though, when did a loser become hip? Why do we stand by and let the government strip away the rights and privileges our parents fought for 40 years ago? My people had to deal with the Triple K and Jim Crow laws that said separate, unequal. Doesn't that sound strange? 40 years later, things haven't changed, but you naively front an attitude when stopped by a racist cop who only sees you as an outcast. The black man is that last on the scales of justice. The man says purpose and you abandon your fellow man. Don't you understand? He doesn't care about you until you move next door or sleep. Because there's poor of a daughter at the flip of a quarter. He will and can decide your fate. You're in America, son. You can't escape by getting high or getting drunk. Come on, black males. Y'all men are punks. It's time to wake up. I can't see no one else. Can the black man needs to take a stand? All I'm saying is, you know you're doing wrong. The black, you doing wrong, you make back. I just go back to church and find God and you can say, black man, stop worrying about the man. Things of this world. Why am I different? The black man needs to rule this land. Somebody tell me why are women attracted to losers? Why are men attracted to sluts? Why is a man who handles his business for him? Why is a female who works and comes straight home to her man taken for granted? What's up, my people? What's up? Why do guys lose their life and freedom? The honeys who only want to spend the drug money. Why do these same honeys have children for these dealers who could be shot or locked up at any time? Who's gonna raise them? What's up, black people? What's up? Black women, stop selling yourself short. Stop playing up with men who use the sex as a sport. Stop trying to change the rebel in the hood. He may be great in bed, but he's no good as a mate. Say the man who respect, not molest you. So bad with me. I know I'm preaching, but I'm only teaching you what you already know. Because when you meet a man, you should take it slow. Carry yourself like a lady. That man with that Mercedes or Lex isn't worth the time. If he does respect you as a queen, you are loving. A poor man who loves you back is not selling. So be satisfied. You can't tame a player who only tells you lies. Black women, my sisters, wake up. We need to wake up. That's all I'm saying. No one else can. The black man needs to make our plan. Come on, mama, what can I see what no one else can? The black man needs to take a stand. I ain't trying to preach that, but you know, if you lay up with a guy for years and you have a kid with him, 2 kids with him, if he don't take care of the first 1 or 2, why are you gonna have more with him? Aren't you tired of being on the welfare rolls? Get up off your butt and do something. You know what I'm saying? It's better to have a little that's yours than to be on somebody else's all the time. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying, take us out to a church. Really study the word. When you do those things, the devilish material items out here won't have no effect on you. They won't phase you. Let me start the third verse, because I'm picking on the women. It's time to come to the black businessman. You know who you are. Black businessman, can you show me how you got to the top? I'll drop my pride if you're meant to me like someone did for you. Or are you scared to say your secret out of fear that I might excel and reach a higher level than you, sir? You're a role model for the community, but you pack up and leave the city for the suburbs, not giving any thought to the people you leave behind, who you grew up with. You abandon those who could benefit and learn, but no, you turn and follow the man who treats you like a pet. As long as he has more things than you, he'll parade you around like a puppet on a string. Here's a black man who made it. He'll save it. He'll tell you how you can get out the ghetto if you're a student until he gets tired or he gets fired or something's missing. He'll get the media fishing so they find a way to bring you down. Then you want to come back around the way, but you get no play in the hood. Now you're scared because no one cares if you live or die because you sold out for a piece of the pie. Wake up, black businessman, black man in general. My black women, wake up. Why can't I see what no one else can? The black man is to make our plan. Why am I different? Why can't I see what no one else can? The black man is to take a stand. Rodero, the one man show. No one else can. The black man. Coming at you real. I'm coming at you real. Why can't I see what no one else? I'm telling you, you don't want to hear it. If the street hurts too bad, stop doing what you're doing. See what no one else can. The black man. The world ain't get no better until we become accountable for ourselves. Stop rationalizing. You know what you're doing by simple. It's simple. I'm trying to make sure. You can't make it work. You can't make it work. I'm a different way. I'm wrong. No one else can. The black man needs to take a stand. I'm a different way. Can I see what no
I be getting down on that keyboard. Y'all say what y'all want to say. I getting down. I was rocking them bells. And you can call that rock the bells. Because I was rocking the bells. We still waiting on Dr. Pratt. Where you at, sir? Where'd you go, Dr. Pratt? You ain't got your courage up yet? You haven't got your courage up yet, sir? No, you still afraid? You afraid of little old me? You don't want to come hang out? You don't want to come hang out? Man. I know I muted that. But we ain't gonna say nothing. Hold on a sec. Yeah, that's why that one sucks. Takes it. What I want to hear now? We waiting on Dr. Pratt. When to come in and say something. I ain't played that in a while. You did? Hold on.
For me.
Wait a minute, Charlie. Hold on.
Girl, why can't you see?
Where? I don't see you down here.
Driving solo. Looking off the old folk who drive too slow. I need to breathe before I hit the Beltway 265. Now I feel all alive. Let's get to work. I need to make some money. But this back goes, but he ain't funny. I'm hoping to come and find a honey. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a thinking, man. A year of marriage, man. That thing work out. I keep it real. See, that's what I'm about. It's 6 hours later and my pockets are stuck. I come up with Tim, but he ain't home. I call my brother, but the phone is busy. So I wait till my girl gets off work. Because her feet hurt. So I get her something to grub on. I want to get my hug on. I want to get my love on. Girl, it's you I'm wanting to the front. You
never want to do nothing, so I back away and reach into the spray. I offer you a massage, now you're heating up. Your body good as my touch. I'm fishing for your hot spot. Admit it, I got the drop, but you don't stop. No sex, no marriage. You want the ring or whether with a horse and carriage. Religious. I respect that. I understand your demand because you take too frigid. It took 9 months to get to a digit. Girl, I want you to want me for me. I want you to want me for me. I want you to want me for me. Just for me. Girl, why can't you see? Can't you see? It can be just you and me. I want you to want me for me. Just for me. Why don't you love me on that goodness slack when you're in the gym? You know I got your back. You say you want me. Stop saying it. Show it with your actions. Within some efforts, then I might know it. You take our relationship for granted. You put me on the background and I can't stand it. I gotta have it all or nothing. What are you gonna do? Girl, tell me something. Your fantasy, your desires, what are your passion? Where's your fire? All I talk about is your brother. What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite color? Are you independent or do you like to be smothered? I want you to want me for me. I want you to want me for me. Why can't it be? It could be you and me and you. I can't remember what I was thinking of, but the moment I saw you, it was a moment of love. When I saw you there looking all pretty and fine, I knew right then and there I had to make you mine. But do you feel the same way? Sometimes I wonder, when we kiss, do you feel the same thunder? I hope you do, but you get no food, you know no motion, girl, you got me open. That's a fact, you got all my attention, but I get stuck in black. I know you inexperienced, is that it? Doesn't matter, girl. Don't get a grip, I'll teach you. Just be yourself, I want you and no one else. Can take me away from you, so come on, let's play. And remember, I want you to want me for me. I want you to want me for me. I want you to want me for me. Just for me. Blind girl, why can't you see? It can be you and me. It can be. I want you to want me. For me, just for me. Can't you see? Come on. Come on now. I know you don't want to hear, so don't listen. But don't start fixing when you get locked up. You know what I'm saying? Go there, roll them out. Sucker. I want you to want me. For me, just for me. Girl, why can't you see? Can't you see? It could be just you and me. It can be. I want you to want me. For me, just for me. I want you to want me. For me, just for me. Girl, why can't you see? Can't you see? It could be just you and me. It can be. I want you to want me. For me, just for me. Yeah, I love that song. I gotta play it more often. All right, Tony says she's tired. When we in that mode where I'm showing the videos, we were staying on YouTube. I can't see the screen. I normally see you down there sitting next to me and I click on you. That's how I bring you in. I saw you in the chat and I've answered you in the chat. You said you was gonna watch some Netflix. And you said, I hope you feel better. It wasn't until you said, this is the second time I tried. And then that's when I was like, oh yeah, let me see what she's talking about. So I gotta remember to check that that private chat. But you can come up if you want to. I wouldn't mind hearing from you. But if you don't feel like it, I understand. It's getting late. It's up to you. You can come out and hang out. I ain't got no problem. I was a little irritated earlier. I don't regret nothing I said, though. I didn't lie. I told the truth. But I was a little irritated. There was a reason why it took me so long to come out the house. I knew what was waiting on me. I knew what was waiting on me. But I'm grateful. I'm going to go ahead and cook. We're going to cook our hamburgers in the oven for the first time. Or I might do the hot dogs. I forgot to, I was going to attempt the barbecue chicken wings. I forgot to get the barbecue sauce. Ha! Which is just as well because I've never cooked wings before in the oven. So we're going to attempt that over the next couple of days. So I really am okay with the fact that we might have an ice storm. So I got plenty of food. So I see that as a blessing. I see that as a blessing. Matter of fact, let me we should at least have one topic today. We should at least have at least one topic today. Let me play a song while I look for an article for us to talk about.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, yeah.
The One Man Show. I'm back off another track. Spitting out the truth. Can you feel that? I said, can you feel that? Oh, yeah. Nice and mellow. Oh, Lord, I'm not worthy of your love because your grace is the last thing I think of. I don't want to feel the wrath of your anger, but I keep stumbling into danger. I let myself back into a life of sin. Can you forgive me again? I'm only flesh, but deep down I have a zest. I
Yeah,
can't
that
feel it.
saxophone.
Does this mean I'm not ready? My heart is heavy. I'm stuck in a state of confusion. I'm doing wrong. It's like a nightmare, but it's no illusion. My God, what's the solution? Is the pleasure of this world enough to make my faith unfurl and pass? I try to stay on the right path, but it never lasts. I don't want to feel the wrath of your anger, but I keep stumbling into danger. I feel like a marked man. I know you understand that this agony is part of your plan. Or am I just weak? How did I let the devil sneak inside and deprive my spirit? Jesus said he would never leave it. So why is he being quiet while I died in snacks and unclean acts? Oh Lord, I'm not worthy of your love because your grace is the last thing I think of. I don't want to feel the wrath of your anger, but I keep stumbling into danger. I'm making my plea. Jesus, can you help me? I'm not perfect on the outside. I seem righteous, but inside I'm fighting the battle of my life. I need someone to focus on, a child and wife. I got too much time on my hands. It's all about me. I'm free to do what I want. Whatever I feel with no repercussions. I get bored. My flesh and face start struggling. I get lonely. The followers at the church don't help. I'm around 100 people, but I'm still by myself. So it's easy to lower myself. I've been in the company of someone who threatens my spiritual health. But Lord, you took my great-grandma, my mother, bless their souls, and left me with no guidance in this cold, cruel world. But worst of all, you snatched my baby girl just when I was starting to appreciate fatherhood. And you won't send anybody good who I can marry, who can carry a child for me. I refuse to be a single missionary in another country, alone in a nation I don't know. But deep down I feel that's where you want me to go. Oh Lord, I'm not worthy of your love because your grace is the last thing I think of. I don't want to feel the wrath of your anger, but I keep stumbling into danger. I don't understand my purpose. Can you enlighten me and bring to the surface what you have in store for me? I wonder, are you ignoring me or is it the other way around? I know I'm stubborn, but your word says that a believer will from within be changed. And then that person won't want to sin while I'm really willing and able, waiting for you to the table of my sinful lust and get in you I trust. So do what you must. I give you full control of my soul. Oh Lord, I'm not worthy of your love because your grace is the last thing I think of. I don't want to feel the wrath of your anger, but I keep stumbling into danger. Another hit from Bodero, one man show. Can you feel that? Hope it touches you in some way. I'm out. Praise God. Never forget what he does for you. Yeah, go back and yeah, you put it up there. And I keep knocking it down. Hold on a second. I wore that shirt because it was warm. But I'm not outside anymore. Let me just throw on something. Throw on something more comfortable. Alrighty. I'm back. You know, we haven't had a topic today. I just went through a shirt on. Feel more comfortable. So this came to mind, and I hurry up. Typed in Google. Hit the first thing that popped up. This is not planned, but let's get it. 32 facts to remember when people are unsupportive and don't get you. Struggling to deal with people. Wait a minute, that's too small. There they go with the commercials. Struggling to deal with people who are unsupportive and don't get you. It can be difficult to cope. You might feel isolated, alone, or misunderstood. You might feel confused, frustrated, or angry. Your confidence might have been knocked. No matter what you're facing right now or how you're feeling, here are 32 facts to support and uplift you. When people are unsupportive, remember one, not everyone is going to like you, and it has nothing to do with you or your likability. Two, the world is not designed for us to have 7 billion friends and 7+ billion supporters. 3, your job is most definitely not to please everyone or to be understood by everyone. 4, it's natural to want to be understood and liked, but that is a want, not an inherent need. The sooner you distinguish this and let go, the sooner you will find peace within and power for your path forward. 5, you must live your life for yourself, not other people. 6, the big, bold, and painful truth that most people don't want to hear. Sometimes the unsupportive people who don't get you are your family and friends. And you have to go outside your normal networks to find your soul family and your like-minded peeps who will support you in ways your families or friends can't. It doesn't make your family wrong. It doesn't make your friends wrong. It doesn't make you right. It just means you are different. We all have people in our life for reasons, for seasons, reasons, or a lifetime. Each person in your life has a different skill, capacity, and path to walk. They have a contribution to make to you and vice versa. Some people, even your family, are simply not equipped to be supportive of you for the path you are walking. This is a painful fact to hear for many people, but the good news is that the universe always puts people in your life to support you, but you don't get to choose where that support comes from. Sometimes you have to go outside the ones you love in order to find the love you need right now. That is completely okay and a very common theme for many people.
Once you surrender to this and open up in readiness to receive that support, you will find that new people naturally flow into your life through synchronicity and coincidence. Look for the signs. Who are the exact type of people you wanted and needed to get you and support you? 7. Never ask someone or more than they can give. Sometimes you have to realize that people have a perspective and experience of life that is very different to your own due to the way they have been raised or conditioned, which greatly influences how they love, support, and advise others. They only know what they know at that moment, and you may need something that's beyond that capacity to give you. Stop fighting this truth and pushing to get blood from a stone and love them just as they are. Then turn your attention to your own path forward. 8. Your energy is best spent on fully and unapologetically expressing who you are, just who you are, without concern for whether people understand you or not, rather than expending your energy on trying to please others. Why? Because when you do express yourself fully and without concern, you will literally magnetically attract people who most align to your values and energy. As a result, from a new network of inspiring, supporting, and understanding people in your life, note, you have to shine your true self and fearless energy in order for those supportive people to see your light and navigate towards you. Think of yourself like a lighthouse. 9. The people you need to be connected to, the ones that you are here to serve, contribute to, and in turn, the ones you are here to be supportive, leveraged by, will get you. You must trust in this fact. They do exist. Trust that there is a bigger picture and follow a flow to life that carries you away from unsupportive people that limit you and toward the people that will love and unleash you. 10. Often you get willing to walk away from the unsupportive people who don't get you in order to make room in your life energetically for the people you need to show up. This is an exchange of energy and space. 11. Your job in life is never to convince, persuade anyone of your worth and value. Your worth and value are inherent. Nothing you do or say, or don't do or say, or what anyone else says or believes is going to change that. So instead of convincing or persuading someone of your worth, rather simply know your worth and live from it as a statement to the world. That statement is the most powerful thing. Let people make up their own mind when they witness you flying freely. Note, there's a massive difference between confidently and openly sharing your worth and value versus trying hard to convince someone of your value. Same type of words, conversations, totally different intent and energy behind it. 12. No one can see the real you if you're busy being fearful and stuck in negative energy, worrying about how to be understood, complaining about being misunderstood, and feeling unsupported and beat up on by life. In that state, you invite criticism as people see you wobbling and shaking and denying your own value, which opens you up to endless reams of unnecessary advice and opinions when all you really needed to do is believe in yourself. 13. Even if someone doesn't understand you, that doesn't mean they don't respect you. You can observe people in this world yourself that you really don't get. You don't understand how they think, how they operate, or how they do what they do. And yet at the very same time, it is entirely possible to see their beauty, individuality, uniqueness, and gifts. 14. When someone in your life is unsupportive and doesn't get you, and they are someone who you love, value, and want to have in your life, then take the time to help them understand you. People are not mind readers. They will only know what they see, hear, and what you share. So take time to share with them very authentically what you are about, what you value, what is important to you, why you do what you do, and what you believe in, and then let go. After sharing, you must let go of the need to have them understand and rest easy in the knowledge you have done all you can do and all that is asked of you. You are being your true self. They still don't get you or support you, then honor yourself and walk away. 15. You never have to apologize for who you are to anyone. You may do things that aren't ideal. You may make mistakes. You may express yourself in less than optimal ways if your emotions get the better of you. That is called being human. Never apologize for things you have done and make amends if you cause someone pain. But never apologize for the heart of who you are. There's a big difference. They saying, don't apologize for who you are. Not what you've done, but who you are. 16, being crazy, weird, different, outrageous, a dreamer, a believer, A trailblazer or outliner and oddity is to be celebrated. Notice when you crave being normal in order to fit in and gain acceptance. If you had to suffocate your soul, the real you, and adapt yourself into a socially accepted mode of normal in order to do so, then stop. Walk away from everyone and anything that boxes you in and suppresses your non-normalness. Start every day with open eyes, looking for the people who reflect your own values and freedom of expression, and spend your time with them. If you can't see them in your own life currently, state that you are not ready to meet these types of people, and then pay attention in your daily life because they will show up. It's just a matter of time. Perhaps you can't see them yet because you're so busy trying to be accepted by the unsupportive people you don't need in your life. When it comes to making heartfelt decisions to follow your own goals and dreams, be those personal or professional, be those small or big, you don't need to justify or explain those decisions to anyone. You cannot evidence or prove with fact what you simply know in your gut to be right for you. It's called intuition. Intuition is your best navigational tool, and sometimes there is no explanation for where it leads you. It's your soul speaking to you. It guides you into your purpose in life. Intuition is just as valid and real as logic. When you authentically and courageously owning your own purpose on this planet and doing what you know in your heart you are called to do, then in the face of anyone who judges you, who excludes you, who questions your logic, method, or motive with negativity, remember, they are simply projecting their own pain. They have nothing to add and no value to offer you. Their negative energy is a reflection of their own inner blocks and their own life lessons to learn. You need not be drawn into their vortex. It's not your job to fix them, to change their minds, or to help them, or to be a victim of their barrage. Draw boundaries, cut ties, move on, and you'll always flow into the path of people who get you when you finally have the courage to remove those who don't. When following your dreams, there will be people in your support network who give you advice and offer help. They will do so out of love for you. Some of it will be invaluable. Some of it will be completely misguided and have the power to sabotage you. It most likely will come from the people who might get you personally, but don't get what you are doing or why you are doing it. They may not understand that you're led by your inner voice. They will want to protect you from yourself, from making mistakes, and from suffering unnecessary failure. Their own scenario planning of all the what ifs that could occur as you step out bravely in your life. Their love for you is fear. Their love for you is what hides behind this advice, but also what lies behind this is their own fear. Be peaceful in the face of their fear. It's not their fault. Fear has a way of taking people over. You can witness it and be loving, and then continue walking your path forward, irrespective. Don't try to change people. It's each individual person's decision and responsibility as to do whatever they evolve, whether they show love and compassion, whether they listen and support. You cannot force that upon people. You can share your insights without attachment to what outcome will be when they hear you. You can offer to support them without judgment if they do not want support. But each person must come to their own awakening in their own time. You can lead a horse to water, but if you try to force it to drink, it will become incredibly irritable and possibly stampede all over you. The way you can best be of service to yourself, the world, and those who don't understand you is to simply carry on your path with your head held high, not wavering in the face of challenges, oppositions, questions, and pain. Be a conqueror, be a pioneer, be a leader of your own life. Whoever comes with you on that journey is meant to. Whoever is not, was not. The primary reason you want people to understand you is because you want reassurance that who you are is okay. That what you want to do is the right thing, and you want people to trumpet that support around you to make you feel more secure and sure on your path. You may want this, and most people do, but do not mistake want for need. You do not need that. You can forge a path of truth, passion, purpose, creativity, abundance, and excitement, and live your full life, and achieve your greatest potential and contribution into this world, and not have one single person supporting you while you do so. It does not matter. What matters is that you did what you were put on this planet to do. When you feel lonely and you sense that no one is with you in your path, and you wish you were understood and that you had people around you to wrap you in love. Remember this, there's a transition period that occurs when you step up to live as the real you, creating change and making things happen, transforming inside of yourself or outside of yourself. In that transition period, you step beyond the stories and limitations you once lived within. You step beyond the illusion of who you thought you were, what you thought was important, and instead become more of who you really are underneath, deep in your heart, your soul self. Often when this happens, you start to notice that people spend most of your time with before suddenly do not resonate with you or you do not resonate with them. It can feel lonely. That's very normal. As you transition, you will flow into new people that resonate with you, and you will form new networks more aligned to your purpose and values. Does not mean that new connections replace your existing network. It means your network grows. You enrich your life with more love and more people. You will have those who knew you before who do not get the new you. You will have those who have known you always and stayed with you on your path, embracing you in all stages of your evolution, personally or professionally. And you will have those who meet you on the other side of your transformation and transition. The more the merrier. For the love of all things, please pay close attention to this point. When you realize people in your network, family, friends, and acquaintances and colleagues don't get you and don't support you, there's a moment where you are faced with two options. Your courageous heart and your sole reason for being alive will choose one option, while your fear and need for acceptance and belonging will choose the other. Here are the options. A, you play small, stay quiet, you silence your voice, you ignore your knowing, you avoid standing out, you toe the line, you align your life to keep the peace, you make other people's expectations the guiding force of your life. You do what it takes not to rock the boat to ensure acceptance, to stay with the crowd. You cling to the desire to be liked and supported, even if by people you really don't need to be liked or supported by. You forego your own needs. Or B, you play a big game and walk life in total alignment with your own inner voice and values. You say what you believe. You lovingly express what you know to be true to you. You realize that staying small will suffocate your soul and keep you from succeeding in your purpose, career, profession, and personal life. You realize that the price you pay for standing out and no longer fitting in within your existing familiar network of people is a small price to pay in order for you to live the life you were put here to live. You have this one life. It is fleeting in the scheme of all eternity. So what the freaking heck? So what the freaking heck are you going to do with it? Please, 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 please play the big game. The world needs people just like you to stand up and choose option B. Woo. Don't let anyone be a handbrake to your inner peace, freedom, and success, ever. Give people the chance to evolve with you. If you love them dearly, give them plenty of room to grow and give them multiple opportunities to know the real you and to make choices about what that means for them. But over the long term and with the bigger picture view, do not let them change you to the old ways of being and old habits of doing. Life is too short to be shackled. Trust your intuition. You will know when it's time to release the handbrake. Whew, these are long. You're thriving in success. Wait a minute. Let my whistle. Man, that's a long. You're thriving in success when executed from absolute authenticity, integrity, and completely aligned to your intuition is never a disservice to anyone. The notion that you're doing what is best for your mind, body, soul is somehow selfish or in any way wrong thing for someone else is downright BS. Don't be upset if you have bought into that BS illusion in the past. Simply knowing you have greater awareness now, and it's time to offload the weight you've been carrying and to embrace your freedom. Whew. Never second guess yourself. Stay anchored in what you know is real. Write down and come back to it whenever you feel wobbly. By all means, take on board valuable advice, feedback, and input from others, the ones who you value, and use that to improve your knowledge, uncover your wisdom, unlock new perspectives for yourself, and to adjust your course accordingly. But notice that this is different from taking on negativity and fear from others. and suffering blockages in your success as a result. Everyone will have an opinion. Many people will try to force you to live in an alignment with their opinions. Opinions are aligned to beliefs. Everyone believes different things. You will never satisfy everyone, nor align to everyone's beliefs and their view of the world and who they think you should be. And none of that matters. You were not born to meet the expectations of others. You were born to meet your soul's purpose, and that is all. If you do that confidently, the naysayers and fear-mongers will dissolve away because they will simply no longer align to your energy. And what shows up on your radar and life is directly in alignment with your energy. Take the emotional pain of not being understood by unsupportive people and use it as fuel for your mission to live in alignment with your truth and to create goals and dreams that are most meaningful to you. Show yourself you can do it, no matter what anyone else says. Add the pain to your sense of purpose and let that combined energy catapult you forward. Don't be afraid to be your own power. And don't be afraid to own your own power. You have the heart and courage of a lion. You may simply not be used to using it. And finally, no matter how many unsupportive people there are in your life right now, remember there is only one voice to truly listen to. That voice lies within you. Everything else is just noise. If someone isn't getting you or supporting you, that was it. Whew. Oh, man. Anybody have any comments? That was a long one. And that might have just tired me out. I mean, that was a long one. Whew. Man. That was a long one. Anybody have any comments? Well, on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. The 360-degree footage is only the ride up there. I mean, I got the PC connected to the PC is connected to the whatchamacallit. Even if I wanted to draw the footage off and show the video, it's going to interrupt the show. So I just show it tomorrow. So, all right, everybody. Y'all have a great night, and I will see y'all later on today. As Nia would say, see you soon. Y'all know what I say. See you later on today. Terrible Tuesday, Terrific Tuesday, Travel Tuesday, Trifling Tuesday is tomorrow. I still got to go watch the last hour of the SmackDown Wrestling. There was a NXT pay-per-view yesterday I didn't watch. And it's 3 hours of Monday Night Raw tonight. So, I'm going to be busy. I probably fall asleep to the Raw. I was thinking about making them chicken wings, but I put them in the freezer. I'm going to wait, and we're going to go back to the market. We're going to let this daggone snow ice melt, and maybe we'll take the scooter and go back to the market and get some barbecue sauce on. I was really disappointed in the high prices of I didn't know barbecue was that expensive. Jeez, isn't it pork? I know it's pork and beef, but they both was expensive. Like there wasn't one for under $18. So really disappointed with that, but it is what it is. Like I said, I haven't had chicken wings in a while, and so we're gonna learn how to cook the chicken wings. We'll do the first batch regular, and then we'll go back to the market and get the barbecue sauce, and we'll do the second batch. We'll make them barbecue chicken. So, and maybe it'll be a better deal on the ribs. That wasn't a deal on the steak. That wasn't a deal, period. Oh, and for those of y'all who were wondering, when I got off yesterday, I made the pork chops. Them pork chops were so fat, only 2 of them would fit in the pan. Man, them boys were good. I tore them pork chops up, let me tell you. Anyway, y'all have a great night. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later on. Y'all have a good one. And we are out.